How do you deal with failure and rejection when you're fragile? Hey everyone, I'm Eric Nguyen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. My favorite thing to do that's not work, that's not making YouTube videos, is going out social dancing. When I first started social dancing, the absolute scariest part was dealing with the constant rejection. Putting on that smile, mustering up that confidence, and then walking up to the girl, hey, you wanna dance? No, sorry. Hey, you wanna dance? Rejection. Hey, you wanna dance? Rejection. After a while, your pride and your ego and your confidence just like crumbling. And it was embarrassing. It was awkward. It was overwhelming. When people bring up the topic of failure and rejection, my instinct is to go, look, failure and rejection is awesome. Failure and rejection is guaranteed and necessary to succeed. You should suck it up, find a way to toughen up, get your head in the game, and just figure out a way to numb yourself to the sting of failure, to the sting of rejection. But after talking to some of my friends, after listening to some of my friends, I started to realize that sometimes that advice, while it's true for me, isn't the best advice to give. I hear their stories of being absolutely devastated that they're not getting any of the jobs, any of the internships that they want after college. I hear their stories of having social anxiety and having just trouble making friends in general, let alone talking to that girl that they might like. It doesn't always work to say, jump in the fire, toughen up, that's where you'll get stronger. Just do it when when you look at their face and they're like, no, that'll hurt too much. I'm too scared, that's overwhelming. There's no way I'm doing that. What's the best approach to failure and rejection when you're fragile? I have never been so confident and not scared of failure and rejection in my entire life. I see little failures and rejections on the dance floor. I see bigger failure and rejections in terms of business or business deals, or maybe getting rejected by girls, I don't know. But I have never been so okay with it. I've never been so at peace with failure and rejection. That peace isn't coming from just getting slapped around a lot, like numbing myself to the pain of failure and rejection. It's not just from practice. It's from seeing that my personal worth is completely separate from the outcome of things. My personal worth is completely disentangled from what other people say about me. When I talk to my friends about their fears, when I talk to them about social anxiety or their insecurities about girls, or how devastated they are by not getting a job right after college, the common thread through all of it is that they have something to prove, it's super personal, and the stakes are super, super high. And so every little success, every little piece of validation is just like this huge deal. Suddenly their like giant ego and confidence comes out. And then every little failure and rejection is just hurts. It just like cuts the person apart. They crumble, they shrink. Look, this envelope, this is you. You're the only one who can put stuff in it, and you're the only one who knows really what's inside. Throughout our entire life, we've been putting special, valuable, unique stuff in this envelope. These are the unique and special friendships in your life. This is your family. This is the awesome ways that you've been able to communicate and express yourself. These are the insecurities that you have in your life that you've overcome. These are the things that you're especially passionate about, learning about, nerding out about, exploring more. These are the places that you've traveled or different languages that you know. These are the difficult obstacles, the difficult relationships that you've worked through. These are the people that you encourage or inspire or that look up to you. These are the things you dream about. These are the funny faces that you make. Throughout your entire life, even if you're not trying to, you're putting a lot of very special, unique things into your envelope. All the problems happen, all the fear happens, all the sensitivities happen when we don't know what's inside the envelope. $1? $5? Is it good enough? Is it worth it? Am I valuable? Is it good enough now? We let other people write on the outside of this envelope and try to dictate what's inside. $5, $10, worth it, attractive, smart, you got the job. You don't have the job. You're not good enough. You're lame. You're disappointing. If you don't dictate or define or know what your value is, someone else is going to try to walk up to you and tell you. Any girl, any business, any job person can walk over and define the value of this envelope for you. But if you know the value of this envelope, it doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter if they say it 1,000,000 times. It doesn't matter if 1,000,000 people tell you that there's only $1 in this envelope. Figure out what's inside this envelope. Focus on what's inside this envelope. Because if you know your value, if you know that no matter what people say, no matter what happens, you have value, failure and rejection becomes something that's not that scary. It's not that personal. It's not the end of the world. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. When you know what's inside the envelope, everything that everyone scribbles on the outside of this envelope slides off. I love you guys. I think you guys are awesome. I think you guys are valuable. You are the change maker of your own life. Let's think more deeply. I'll see you guys next week. Peace. It really helps if you set up your life, if you structure your life, that will remind you in a good way of what the value of your envelope is. They don't define it, they don't dictate it, but they remind you. This could be people in your life, this could be activities in your life, this could be hobbies in your life. The reason that I'm extra confident is because I've structured my life in a way that reminds me all the time of what the value in this envelope is. You know, if I have a business deal that falls through that's potentially like a bummer, I know that I have this awesome YouTube community that I'm investing in. I know that I have a family that really loves me. I know I have people that I'm taking care of or that look up to me. I'm very aware of all the things in my life that I'm excited about, that I'm passionate about, that are meaningful to me. So even if that big thing falls through, I'm reminded, I see all around me in my day-to-day, all these awesome things that I love. So if you're having trouble having the self-respect or self-awareness, I hope you can do a couple little things to invest in setting up a support structure that can help you see the real, honest, genuine ways that you are awesome. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you know someone who this video could encourage today, it would be awesome if you could connect me with them. I'll see you guys next time. You guys are awesome.